Question 11. Is there an alternative to bankruptcy? Yes, there are alternatives to bankruptcy, and my office actively uses those alternatives. The first informal option is called debt management or credit counseling. And in order to offer debt management or credit counseling, you have to be licensed and bonded by the state banking department. The second informal option is called debt settlement. And in order to provide or offer debt settlement services, again, you have to be licensed or bonded with the state banking department. So, since attorneys are licensed and regulated by the judicial department, they don't have to be licensed and bonded by the banking department in order to offer debt management or debt settlement services. Debt management is when you are repaying 100% of your credit card debt. The debt management company gets the credit card companies to reduce your interest rates so that more of your monthly payment goes to reduce the principal of the debt. You make one monthly payment to the debt management company and they pay the creditors. Debt settlement is negotiating with creditors to pay 50 cents on the dollar in order to get rid of your debts. Presently, there are no licensed or bonded debt management or debt settlement companies, I should say, in Connecticut. When you do debt settlement, you pay approximately 50 cents on the dollar to settle your debts. You can do debt settlement yourself, but it's really more complicated than you can imagine because there are tax implications in debt settlement and the possibility of lawsuits. First, as I've said, a debt settlement company has to be licensed and bonded by the banking department. You should call the banking department at 1-800-831-7225. I'll repeat, 1-800-831-7225, and ask if the company is licensed and bonded with the banking department. If they aren't licensed and bonded, don't deal with them. Further, they should have, in my opinion, an office where you can go and meet a live person and look at them eye to eye. Most debt settlement companies, as of this moment, are located in California, Texas, and Florida, and they are absolute scam operations. Go to Google and type debt settlement fraud. Put the word fraud in and read the results. Go to the Federal Trade Commission website, www.ftc.gov, and read the cases which they have prosecuted against debt settlement companies. Or go to the website, www.ripoffreport.com, and search under debt settlement. As of October 2009, Connecticut enacted a law in order to stop the debt settlement scam operators. I submitted testimony to the Senate Banking Commission about all the horror stories from my clients who have been ripped off by out-of-state, unlicensed, and unbonded debt settlement companies. On my website, www.financialdebtoptions.com, I have a video where a client whose identity is protected came forward to tell the world to avoid these scam artists. They simply take your money and all the money goes to their fees, and they don't pay or settle with the creditors. They pay themselves all the money they collect from you. It's a multi-million-dollar sting and scam operation. And since so many people are afraid to talk to an attorney, and so many people think that if they talk with an attorney, they'll have to file bankruptcy, they run to the debt settlement companies as a quick and easy fix to their financial problems. The scam artists use your natural desire to pay your debts and your reluctance to seek professional counseling to steal thousands upon thousands of dollars from you. And that's why Connecticut enacted a law in order to help you stop the scam artists. I want to urge you again to go to my website, www.financialdebtoptions.com, and on that website, I have an amazing calculator. You can enter your total unsecured debt, and the calculator will instantly compare all informal and formal debt options. And it will give you the results that you can compare in terms of monthly payments and total costs. I know of no calculator with any website that can accurately compare your debt options. Further, on that website is a comparison chart of all the pros and the cons for each option. If you want to know your financial options and you want to know all the pluses and the minuses of those options, simply go to, again, my website, www.financialdebtoptions.com, all one word, financial debt options. And weighing a debt management or informal approach to debt, or a bankruptcy or formal approach, can be a difficult process. There are people who cannot file bankruptcy because the repercussions from the filing would be unacceptable. In effect, they would be going from the frying pan into the fire. I have many clients who, because they have assets which aren't exempt in bankruptcy, cannot file a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13. To file bankruptcy or to use debt settlement, that is the question. The answer can only come as a result of being informed and balancing and weighing the pros and the cons. 50% of the time, the answer is obvious, but the other 50%, it isn't so obvious. Again, back to my website, www.financialdebtoptions.com, I list 12 reasons why a person cannot file bankruptcy. 7 reasons why you can't file bankruptcy are technical reasons, and 5 reasons are psychological or philosophical. Having an experienced and professional counselor help you weigh the options should be invaluable, because he or she will have the in-depth life experiences and a professional understanding to fully appreciate your situation. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees because you are so involved that it's difficult to be objective. A good counselor will provide the objectivity needed to weigh debt management, debt settlement, or bankruptcy. Personally and professionally, I see debt settlement or bankruptcy as options. I offer free and confidential consultations in order to help people weigh and understand those options. And my office actively provides debt settlement services to clients who either can't file for bankruptcy or do not want to file a bankruptcy.